Leah, first things first, congratulations. Just try and describe your emotions at signing a new contract with Arsenal.
It's a dream come true. It was a dream come true the first time I signed here, and yeah, the feeling doesn't change. I'm as grateful as ever to have the opportunity to do what I do here, you know, at home, and yeah, very proud to continue to represent my family playing for Arsenal, and yeah, to wear the badge.
Just run us through the process. When negotiations started with the club, what were some of the most important aspects for you to consider?
First and foremost, myself, you know, am I developing the way that I want to develop? Is that showing on the pitch? Do I still feel like there's more to get out of myself here? Can I go to the next level? And obviously behind the scenes, women's football is a constant fight. Every single day we try and improve our circumstances and do that for future generations to come, and I want to make sure that the club's still headed in the right direction, which yeah, obviously a theme of extending my contract last year and then actually putting pen to paper for this is making sure that those two things align, you know, me as a footballer, but also continuing to push the club back to where it should be.
Now, I know one thing that's really important to you is the idea of creating a legacy, and having grown up admiring the likes of Kelly Smith, Faye White, you know exactly what that entails. Why does that mean so much to you?
I'm a hopeless romantic. That's how I live my life. I get attached to, you know, these sort of emotions and how things make me feel. And growing up watching Arsenal, I've never, you know, the emotion of watching my heroes and seeing how good they were is all I've ever wanted to be worthy of putting on the same badge as them, you know, and to do for the club. You know, I never will be able to replicate what they did for the club, but to help get us back on track to achieving the success that they did. And I just think that obviously I have a lovely story with Arsenal. I grew up here, I support the club, my family are huge fans, and I think that me then doing that on the football pitch and having the capacity to perform well enough to be somebody that the football club want in their team, I think is just a lovely thing. I don't think it's, you know, maybe it's coincidence, but it's my sort of love story, I suppose, with football. So I want to continue that, and I want to leave the club. I want to look back and know that I did everything I possibly could for the club that I love, and that is looking in the past and knowing what they did and trying to be as good as that, but also looking to the future and trying to give as much as I possibly can to put us in a better place.
We spoke in the summer, and I remember you saying that going into this season you really wanted to be challenged, you wanted to be tested with the idea of taking your game to that next level. How do you reflect on your performances so far this season? I guess your development as a player as well.
Yeah, obviously the injury has put a bit of a halt on things, but I think before that I felt like I was playing some of the best football I'd ever played, especially in an Arsenal shirt. And I don't know, that whole thing of wanting to be reliable, I wanted to be a reliable person, I wanted to be a reliable teammate and footballer, and I wanted the girls to be able to look at me and know what they were going to get and that it would be good enough. And I think I was hitting those sort of levels, but never satisfied, and there was definitely some things that I was missing, which is why I'm so excited to get back playing again, just to see if I can tick those boxes. You know, I'm as intrigued as anybody else is to see how high I can go. So yeah, I think I made a good start at the start of the season, but it's definitely more to come.
We know that the Arsenal fans have hated seeing you out on the sidelines this season, but how are you feeling now, and can we expect to see you back soon?
Yeah, it's been a hard one because I've been good the whole time, really. I don't know, I didn't know how hard it would hit me being on the sidelines. I haven't been on the sidelines for so long, so I was pleasantly surprised at how I've sort of dealt with it, and the girls have been great. And yeah, I'm close, I'm very close, so it's good vibes here on the injury front, yeah.
How's Leah the Gooner dealt with watching from the sidelines?
Yeah, I know, watching the men's team always, yeah, you know, gives me a roller coaster of emotion, and now it's been the same with the girls, just knowing that you can't affect it. But yeah, I'm the #1 fan, so being on the sideline doesn't change too much. Still have the same emotions.
Now we've got a massive second half of the season ahead of us, with a title challenge and the chance for silverware too. But what was it about the club's long-term ambitions that really made you think, I want to be part of this?
I think that it's very easy for human beings, especially footballers, to look and say, well, I need the club to do this and I need the club to say they're going to do this. But actually I'm here and it's just as much my contribution as anything else. And I think that's the thing that's maybe aligned for me. You know, we don't know what the future holds, but I've reassurance that the way I want to offer my services to the club and contribute in that way, I'm pretty sure that they have the same ambitions. So like I say, you never know what's going to happen. You can't plan too far ahead, especially not in women's football with the rate that it grows. But right now, in this moment, this is exactly where I'm meant to be. And I'm as committed as anybody to make sure that the club, like I say, pursue their sort of ambition and get back on track.
Now I've got to ask, because the fans have been messaging us non-stop about your contract. It's honestly been non-stop. How does it feel kind of loading up your social media, seeing that love, support and admiration for what you bring to this club, and also I guess not being able to say anything about it as well?
Yeah. I just think I've always been very honest, I've always worn my heart on my sleeve, and I've always offered my whole self to this club. So I think when the fans show appreciation, it's obviously lovely, because I want them to, you know, to like me. I want them to want me to stay, because I give everything for this football club. I leave everything out there every week and every day on the training pitch. So it's been lovely to see their support, yeah. And hopefully, I mean, pressure's on now, right? Signed a new contract and now I have to live up to their standards.
Absolutely. And just finally, Leah, where do you want to take this club?
Back to the top. It's a big task. Everybody wants that in women's football. It's the goal for a lot of teams, you know, and it's probably achievable for a lot of teams as well. But yeah, this club deserves to win silverware, and like I say, I walk in the shadows of those who came before me and how successful they were, and so effortlessly it seemed. So now I don't know, it's time to relight the fire, I suppose, and hopefully I can help the club achieve some of that whilst I'm still here.